Hello, people! Hi, how's everyone doing? It's been over a month since I last streamed! Oh my gosh. But we're back! With the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Hope everyone's doing good. I did not mean to take a month-long break. The days literally just flew. I just meant to take a quick holiday break. But we're back! We're back. Hopefully more consistent now, maybe. Probably not, knowing me. One day we'll have consistency and I'll actually make a proper stream schedule. But for now, it's whenever I get a chance. And feel up to it. Hope everyone's doing good. We're back in. Let's get back into it. I'm going to do my best to remember everything. I know we met Iris. We met Iris last time. And the guy we are going to be defending is Japanese. And it's a mysterious invisible killer or something. Something like that. Yeah. It looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation. Why does my mic... My mic keeps turning in the direction I'm not. What is it doing? Stop it. There we go.
Perfect. So let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible.
Yes, and let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at that silver tip Iris gave us for him. Oh, a silver tip. I was like, what is he talking about? I don't remember. I see. A whole coin. Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment? I'm sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much too busy to talk to a pair of... Oh. What did he call us? Foreign what? Gadabouts, that's for sure.
We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
What? For me? From her ladyship? Her ladyship? What? Give that here at once. Come on, hand it over. That's for me. Ugh. Don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? What was that coin exactly? It's a silver crown, obviously, but it's a lot more than that. It's an appearance fee, that's what it is.
An appearance fee? Oh, I see. You mean...
That's right. For the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes. Oh, I see. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me every time. Ah, he gets royalties.
Yes. Yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I read them avidly.
Of course. Her using my name without my say-so does make me the butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still. I'm sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you. Never you mind that. So, what you want to know then, eh? Sorry? Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust there won't be a problem, it says. Well, obviously it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Oh, little knife-wielding mustache Japanese fellow. Lives in a right old hovel. It's just over there, look. Oh, it's right there. On the first floor of that house in the corner where that wreck of a bicycle's propped up.
That is nearby indeed.
If I remember rightly, the landlord is a Mr. John Garrideb. Right, well, if you see her again, make sure you give her ladyship my regards, yeah? I mean it. You tell her that Gregson sends his very best wishes, okay? Don't worry, Inspector. We will. Goodbye for now, then. And long live her ladyship.
Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left.
Yes. So then, shall we go and see what we can find in Mr. Natsume's lodgings?
Definitely.
Okay. New location has been added. Huzzah! 19th February, Mr. Natsume's lodgings. May I help you? Yes. Would this be the residence of Mr. John Garrideb? Indeed it would, sir. And whom, may I say, is calling? My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Sosuke Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here? We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client. One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garrideb. Did you see that, Mrs. Otto? That was a real-life English maid! Whoa!
I know. As I understand it, anyone of standing in English society employs a number of household staff. But that was the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day keeps getting better.
I love Susato. I love her so much. It certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it?
We need only to meet a butler and the experience will be complete.
Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment. Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garrideb will see you now. This way. Oh. Alright. What do we got?
It looks like a Medal of Honor, and it's showcased on a very grand banner.
Yes, it's displayed with some pride, I would say. Although it bothers me that it's not straight. Pfft. Ryu. What? That old thing? Sorry? I should be glad to see the back of it. But the general would turn in his grave if I disposed of it. The wall's the best place for it. Keeps the bully thing out my way. So it's just been polished to shine by accident, I suppose?
There appears to be an inscription on the medal itself. Look. Let me see. It says, For distinguished participation.
Is it a participation award? Sounds like the kind of honors even I could be in line for. Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet, but I was given that for my time in the army. Can't measure an officer by the number of medals to his name, of course. Common knowledge in military circles. That uniform looks fairly ancient, doesn't it?
It's clearly been well looked after, though.
That old thing? Puh. Not much better than rags, really. Oh? Wore that ceremonial garb at my retirement bash, you know? But I'm not one for drilling in the past, me. Would have gladly thrown it out, but you know how it is. Anyway, doesn't hurt to have that old piece of memorabilia lying around, does it?
Oh, I see.
Perhaps we should leave the past in the past. That's a full-size cannon. What's it doing here?
My, it's real. I thought it might be a replica.
That old thing? Bah. That's a little more than a toy. Sorry? Army was selling it off when I retired, so I decided to give it a new home. Never know when the enemy might attack next. Jolly useful to have a cannon about the house. Really? It isn't overkill? Be prepared, I always say. You never know what this twisted world is going to throw at you next, boy.
Do you think there may be trouble brewing, Mr. Garadeb?
Always is. Take Jonia. Never fails to have a clean apron in reserve. Dries them over the barrel, you see. They dry very well in the cannon there, Joan tells me, which rather proves my point, I feel. It's been reduced to a drying rack? No wonder the huge cannon looks like it's hanging its head in shame. So she has a name. So she's a named character, not just made. Maid? The maid who works at the Garadeb household. Her main duty appears to be standing at Mr. Garadeb's side pouring tea.
Look at that enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely.
Yes, it certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from view. What could be behind it, I wonder?
I'm gonna have a very quick look. Just a little peek.
Maybe let's not, Mrs. Otto. I think the maid is gonna head us off with a cup of tea.
Oh, look! What a wonderful collection of cakes lined up on that gleaming silver cake stand.
Lined up? It looks like someone has... more like someone has half demolished them to me. Afternoon tea is a time of indulgence, you know. It is quite the English way. It is Mr. Garadeb's custom to take 2 cakes with his tea.
That sounds delightful.
Oh, wait a minute though. There are at least 10 cakes on this cake stand. Well, naturally! And it would never do to waste the leftovers! So whatever Mr. Garadeb doesn't eat, I say to myself, Joe, you shall have to tidy up. How... magnanimous of you? I don't know that word. Look at this crockery on display here. It's rather unusual, isn't it?
Oh my, a genuine London dresser. Isn't it delightful? Although the shelves seem to be broken and the crockery is... oh dear, it's in pieces.
It really is. The word cracked wouldn't do that chinaware justice.
Ah, I wonder. Perhaps the cannon was fired at it.
Genius. She's a genius. Yes, probably something like that. But let's not delve too deeply here. Okay, let's examine him. Good day to you. John Garadeb at your service. I got confused because he called her Joan earlier.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
Do excuse me not getting up. Took a shot to the knee a few years back at the Battle of Maywand, you know. Earned a medal for my pains, but had to withdraw from service. Handed over the reins to the up-and-comings. So he's a retired soldier. Really? Is it that obvious? It's a hell of a job getting up and downstairs now, I can tell you. Don't get out much, as you can imagine. Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs.
You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo.
Do you think so?
Well, Mr. Garadeb, no doubt you are very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
Oh, it was nothing. The medal's just a folderol, really. Wouldn't like to offend the general, though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? Let these good people see it properly. Joan, fetch the... Ah! Dash it, old woman, be careful!
Oh, dearie me. I do beg his pardon, sir.
You jolly nearly took the skin off my hands.
I shall be more careful, sir.
So anyway, there you have it. Living the quiet life now. Yes, I see. Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs. Is that alright?
Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us.
Only too pleased, naturally. Especially if it helps to keep the place here in Blightly. We forged an alliance with the Emperor of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware. So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were. Oh, is it? Even had some famous detective poking around, you know? In this old house, would you believe?
Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, I
Drop something off my desk, oopsie. Go to bed. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, you know, that detective business.
Oh, but you have a copy of Ren's magazine here, so...
Got him. No.
Anyway, the chap's investigating the fall in his room as we speak.
So he's in Sosuke-san's room. It's a bully nuisance is what it is. The old neighborhood's twitching its curtains now. I don't like all this fuss. It's jolly unsettling. Let's talk about Mr. Natsume.
About Mr. Natsume then, Mr. Garadeb, please do tell us.
Oh yes, the Japanese chap. Only been lodging here for a week. Oh, just 1 week? So he moved in very recently then. I have 2 lodgers most of the time. One on the ground floor and one just below us. The first floor room became available a week ago, you see. Then Ben... Ah! Dash it all, Joan! Do be careful!
Oh, my goodness. I'm terribly sorry, sir. If you want to know my opinion, I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him.
Oh?
Why? He seemed to have a most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulder. The man had shady written across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. I said to myself, Joan, that man is trouble. Sooner or later he's going to do something untoward. And I'm rarely wrong about anything.
You won't be calling this maid as a witness, that's for sure.
Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all? Yes! Oh yes, indeed there was.
And she's dying to tell us. Had you noticed anything else at all about your lodger, Mr. Natsume?
Oh my word, yes, that man was shadier than an orchard. Could you elaborate? Please? Well, take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is. More than anyone could ever read. He never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call.
So he's just a lonely introvert, and that makes him shady? That's so sad.
He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. And the funny little man is up long past the time everyone else is in the house has gone to bed too.
Oh, I see.
The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed at around 9 each night. But I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning. Could you clarify something, I wonder?
What, pray?
How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine?
She's stalking him.
Oh! I'd understand that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct?
That's right, yes. They're both below us. On the first floor at street level. Why is he sweating?
Then, how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example, even the times they go to bed.
Good grief, Joan, be more careful, woman.
Oh my goodness, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Something doesn't add up here. It seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening. Did you happen to look out the window at around that time? The window.
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road. The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby?
5 o'clock is dinner time in the Gavin household, so I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan?
No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road.
Oh, I see.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary then?
Such as?
Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Well... Yes, was there something then? Well, it's nothing particular. Oh, I'm trying to read! Well, it's nothing particularly significant, but at around that sort of time in here, for the love of God, Joan, watch what you're doing!
Oh, dearie me, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Do be more careful, woman!
Of course, sir.
If I may,
Mr. Neroholo.
Oh, yes?
I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all.
Oh, really? Mr. Garadeb? The way you were talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been. Oh, well, as I was saying, it was just a trifling matter, really. Nothing of... Joan, dash it all! What is the matter with you, woman?
Begging your pardon, sir. Nothing happened.
Uh-huh, okay. Not suspicious at all. Yes, quite. Nothing happened. We sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal. Joan?
That's right, Mr. Garadeb.
What is the matter with these two?
It sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the incident, but what?
I wish I knew. Could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on? Why, certainly. Just below us on the first floor.
And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there even as we speak?
Yes. Told me not his name, had asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key.
Mr. Natsume is engaged Mr. Sholmes' services?
That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around? In Mr. Natsume's room, I mean. Don't see why not. It's just down one flight of stairs. Who knows if we'll find anything that can help us with the case, but we do have to try. We need all the clues we can lay our hands on. Shall we?
Yes, and while we're there, we could speak with Mr. Sholmes again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more. Okay.
Bye. So many locations.
Oh, kitty! So cute!
What? Just look at this place. And smell it. It's so musty in here. I suppose it's the mountains of old books that are responsible for that. She looks so petrified.
I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life.
No, me neither. It's so dark in here, too.
Is that the window over there?
Why is it a brick wall? Well, it was the window, I think, yes. Once upon a time. But for some reason, it's been closed up with bricks and mortar. So this is where Mr. Natsume lives.
By the way, I haven't spotted Mr. Sholmes anywhere, have you?
Is he in the books? No, that's true, but according to what Mr. Garadev told us, the great detective should be around here somewhere investigating. He's in the books, isn't he?
Oh,
It's Sherlock Sholmes! He's been turned into a kitty! What the?
oh my, what an adorable little cat.
Where did it go?
Perhaps he's looking after all the books while his master's away.
I don't know about that. He disappeared into that pile of books as quick as a flash. It was a tricolor Mike, was it? Do they even have that sort of cat here in Great Britain?
Perhaps Mr. Natsume brought the little creature with him from Japan.
That's made me feel homesick now. Aww.
Already? We've only been in the country for 2 days.
But he was on the boat a while, to be fair.
That desk seems to be wedged into a crevasse between the mountains of books on either side.
I suppose Mr. Natsume would sit there and read while stroking his cat. Oh, don't word it like that. But surrounded on all sides by these towering old tomes, surely he dreamt of books every night as well.
Yes, he must have done, mustn't he? Oh, what's this? It's a receipt from a second-hand bookshop. Your Books.
Ah, yes. Mr. Natsume's name is on it. Look, and the date of purchase. 2 days ago at 4:45 p.m. That's the day of the incident.
That's just a short while before he was embroiled in the terrible attack. He must have been on his way back from buying some old books.
Interesting.
Oh, look! It's a beckoning cat from home.
It's a bit big and bulky, isn't it? Surely Mr. Natsume didn't bring the Maneki Neko all the way from Japan with him.
I hardly think you're in a position to comment, Mr. Naruhodo. Are you forgetting the enormous Daruma doll that you brought in your luggage?
Well, it could be dangerous traveling abroad. I wanted a lucky charm.
I imagine Mr. Natsume wanted the same, and this cat is sure to beckon good luck to him. Where is the music? It is so eerie. It's not doing a very good job so far, is it? Damn. You mustn't say such things. I didn't say a word. Why are my eyes such a giveaway? Really? Nothing on the luggage? Look at all these balls of paper on the floor. There are notes scrawled all over them in English. It looks like the waste paper basket is so full they've just fallen out. I think Mr. Natsume must have been deeply immersed in his research, don't you? Or deeply averse to tidying up his mess. Damn. Got him. I wouldn't like to speculate which is closer to the truth. Look at all those books stacked up there. They almost reach the ceiling. They're all works of English literature, and they all smell so musty. With this volume of books to hand, you'd never be short of reading material, would you? No. What a dreamy idea. A bad dream, maybe. For me, at least. Mind you, I don't imagine the book that's at the bottom of the pile now will ever be read again. So reading it is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime, just as the tea ceremony teaches us. I certainly didn't expect the conversation to turn down the path of tea ceremony philosophy. Oh, found him! Give us some music. Give us some music. Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo. I knew he was in the books. Aha, there he is. Where did he appear from? He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book. I hope he won't mind if we disturb him. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Give us some theme music. Thank you! Oh my gosh. It was so quiet. Oh, you two. Good day. Now, let me see. Where was it that we met? Oh, Mr. Sholmes. We were together on the SS Burya. Yes, of course, the Burya. And let me see. What happened on that voyage? Murder. It was Kazuma Asoji. He died, tragically. But you were... Oh. But you were a great help to us. Ah, yes, but of course. The case of Mr. Asoji. It was the one with the snake, wasn't it? Oh. Well, you seem to remember something of it, at least. What an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Herlock Sholmes. Oh. This is Mr... Oh, no, my dear madam. Hold your tongue. I pride myself on my superior powers of recollection. Your names are safely recorded in my brain attic. Miss Naruhodo. And Mr. Susato. Nailed it. Try the other way around, Mr. Sholmes. I lose the first round. Hey, Matt! Thanks for the sub for 22 months! Hi! Welcome on in! Hi! How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. In truth, I'd hoped to invite you both to my Baker Street suite the day we arrived in London. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me at the railway station and whisked me away to a crime scene. It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I solved the matter in no more than 30 minutes. I've been waiting to get to one of your streams. Oh, I'm so happy to have you here. So they apprehended Sosuke-san in that short of an amount of time? I'm afraid the pursuance of a new case has dulled my recollection of my past involvements a little. A little? It is a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls and can distend to any extent.
I do my best to forget useless facts, lest they should elbow out the useful ones. I don't know what he's rambling about. Yes, those are my own words of inimitable wisdom, you know, from an adventure entitled A Study in Scarlet. Please, there's no need to quote yourself. I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately my associate pens them beautifully. He means Iris, I suppose.
Mr. Sholmes, we have some extremely important questions to ask you about the trivial case you just mentioned.
Goodness, what an earnest expression. My dear madam, I should be only too pleased. In this murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case. Yay! Herlock's back! Not Sherlock. I don't know who that is. We know this to be the lodgings of a Japanese foreign student by the name of Sosuke Natsume. It seems that you assisted in his arrest, Mr. Sholmes, for the stabbing of a young woman outside here on Briar Road. Natsume. Yes, I believe it was a name rather along those lines. It is along those lines.
But Mr. Natsume denies it. Was it really justifiable to arrest him on so little?
Wait, is that the main character? No. It's this guy. I'm sorry, Miss Susato, but I have not the slightest idea what you mean.
What?
He needs to, like, sleep. Yeah. I can't believe he was looking Susato-san squarely in the eye while feigning ignorance. I assure you, I'm not merely feigning ignorance. It would appear as if the pair of you are under some misapprehension. Oh? How? I assure you I have no recollection of accusing your stooped compatriot of the crime. But that doesn't make sense. The detective of Scotland Yard made the following request to me, and I quote verbatim. We need you to ascertain the identity or whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the crime scene. Ah. A man seen fleeing. There were a number of books scattered on the pavement at the scene. From the book plates, I was quickly able to determine the bookshop from which they had been purchased. On speaking with the proprietor, I was immediately led to this address. Elementary, wouldn't you say? I believe there's a receipt around here somewhere from the establishment in question. Yeah. Hey, he did his job, okay? You gotta give it to him. He found the guy who fled the scene. He's just not the killer. So you don't think Mr. Natsume is the culprit, then? I didn't say that. That I could not tell you. But it was aggravating my faculties. Hence why I returned here. Wow. A detective that's more on our side than the prosecution's side? Crazy. Never seen that before. However, this place is such a trove of fascinating books, I found myself quite lost in bibliophilia. Do not be deceived into believing that I am a man of leisure. No, no, no.
Oh dear.
Ah, tell me. Have you encountered the landlord of these lodgings? Yes, Mr. Garadeb, a retired military man.
It was the first time I've ever met a soldier from the Great British Institution that is the services.
And it was the first time I've ever met a maid from the Great British Institution that is service. I didn't think it was that funny. I do apologize. As you may well be aware, many households in London employ a maid.
Yes, I read as much in my Great British Primer.
And so conversely, whether or not a household employs a maid has come to betoken the social standing of those dwelling therein. Betoken their social standing? Sorry? Put simply, my dear fellow, Those who employ at least a single maid are considered middle class. Those who do not are beneath that. Damn. In the upper echelons of society, of course, households employ enough staff to constitute a large family.
Goodness, how extraordinary.
As you can appreciate, for those on the precarious boundary between the middle and lower classes, being able to afford just one maid is of the first importance. I had no idea. And it is for precisely that reason that I find great stimulation in the situation upstairs. Specifically in that retired army veteran, Mr. John Garridip. Oh? Affable as he is, the fellow is hiding something. Whether or not it imposes on the circumstances of this case, I am as yet unable to ascertain. I'm thoroughly lost on what he means to say. This room is thoroughly suffocating for the soul, my dear fellow. I assure you, any man whose lot is to dwell in a place such as this will stab somebody sooner or later. True! Facts!
Mr. Natsume has stabbed no one.
But sooner or later, as I said.
I don't believe that's the issue here.
About this dark little room, Mr. Sholmes. Why is there no longer a window? Do you have any idea? Come on, use your great deductive reasoning. Tell us why there's no window. No window? Well, I mean, I can clearly see that there is a window. Of sorts. But it's been completely blocked with bricks. Ah, I see. The answer to that question is quite simple. Window tax. Ah, I see. He couldn't afford a window. Window tax? What is that?
Surely not a tax on windows?
Precisely that.
Oh my goodness.
Is this true? If you can't pay your window tax, do they come and brick and mortar your window? Until relatively recently, a tax was levied on households in this country by the number of their windows. Those of lesser means have inherited a sizable and costly family home, perhaps rapidly closed windows up. While the rich open windows here, there, and everywhere. In an effort to curry favor with those in power by furnishing them with large sums of tax money. What?
How awful and unjust, forcing people to live in rooms devoid of light.
Indeed, disease was rife as a result. So some 40 years ago or thereabouts, the window tax was abolished. But its legacy remains, as you can see. In squalid lodgings such as these, for example. I suppose Mr. Natsume's stipend for living here in London isn't very generous, perhaps. It appears so. I've done a little digging. I discovered that these lodgings were offered at an extraordinarily low price. Interesting.
Because the room is so awful, I should think.
Apparently, Mr. Natsume only moved in here about 1 week ago. Yes, that's correct. However, I don't believe the low rent is explained by the shabby nature of the accommodation. Oh? Still, that is of little relevance here. A matter not worthy of further attention. We talked about it too long for it not to be relevant. It's gonna get brought up later. It always does. Are you sure? I'm curious now. Well, I believe I told you all I can now. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law? You remembered that, did you? Will you perhaps be offering your services in this very matter, I wonder? To the occupant of this room, Mr. Natsume, was it? I'm not sure. Not sure? On what grounds? Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday. Really? Well, then I congratulate you, sir, on an ambition realized. And so promptly, too. The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust in their innocence? You gotta have heart. You gotta have faith for you. Yes, trust. Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Natsume didn't do it, did he? My dear fellow, I haven't the first idea! Oh, but I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate? Yes, that was indeed my initial intention. But there are simply too many fascinating books here. I couldn't possibly ignore them. Oh, I see. And nevertheless, there are two facts that I can state quite unequivocally. The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room, and there are witnesses who swear to having seen the same man commit the crime. That is all I can say. And one more thing.
Oh? What is it, Mr. Sholmes? Tell us.
I cannot say with any certainty whether or not it is relevant to the case, but I am quite sure that the retired army man who owns this property is hiding something. Mr. Garadeb is... Mr. Sholmes said as much before, actually, didn't he? Anyway, at present, there's really all that plays on my mind in relation to this case.
Mr. Naruhodo, as yet our investigations have uncovered nothing that could help establish Mr. Natsume's innocence.
No, you're right. Perhaps it's time we probed a little deeper into Mr. Garadeb's secret. Just remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not. But I wish you every success, of course, Mr. Naruhodo. Thanks, buddy. A busy man indeed. He's gone back to his book in the corner of the room. Oh, you pair again. Tell me, what was the detective chap? I forget his name. Tell me, what's the detective chap? I forget his name. Still hard at work down there.
Mr. Herlock Sholmes?
Ah, yes, rings a vague bell. All the detective business isn't really my thing, I'm afraid. Well, Mr. Sholmes is in his element down there. Jolly good show. Another cup of tea, if you would please, Joan. Now then, why don't you tell me what... Ugh! For the umpteenth time, woman, will you watch what your bolly well doing?
I shall be serving dinner shortly, sir.
Yes, of course. Frightfully rude of me, but I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to take your leave if you'd be so kind.
Oh yes, of course. We are deeply grateful for all your assistance.
Not at all, not at all. Don't get much chance to talk with young foreigners like yourselves. It's been a pleasure. Best of luck and all that. Perhaps you could see yourselves out. According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garadeb is hiding something. And since no other avenues of investigation seem open to us at the moment, perhaps we could do some digging. We've already examined most stuff. That portrait of Mr. Garadeb is glaring at me, I swear.
Have you noticed that all the little frames contain photographic prints of Mr. Garadeb as well?
Yes, and there seems to be a statue of a lion on the mantelpiece as well. Yes. Seemed to come back from the local pawnbroker with that little trinket. Seemed to come back? What do you mean? The chap who runs the place is a bully wizard. Went in to sell him something and came out with that thing. In point of fact, Now I think about it, I rather often find myself leaving a place with something I don't need.
The lion ornament certainly does seem surplus to requirements.
Suzato-san doesn't pull her punches, or her throws for that matter. Oh! Oh, what's he doing over there?
Mr. Sholmes?
How did he get in here? Aha, we meet again, my dear fellows. Good gracious, when did you sneak in here? Herlock Sholmes, sir, at your service.
Whatever were you doing by the window?
I'm given to watching the evening skies, the sun sets, madam. Yet sadly, cheerful as this room downstairs undoubtedly is, it lacks an aperture for such observation. This is why I took the liberty of borrowing a small corner of space by the window up here. Well, keeping an eye to one's windows at dusk is the prudent thing to do in London, I'm gathering. And one other thing, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, me? I thought perhaps you might be in need of a certain great detective's great mind. Wait, he's not talking about... Is he... I didn't expect to be going through that again so soon.
Do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
There is a mighty secret in this modest room. My eyes see even the most trivial of trifles. I take it you're prepared, Mr. Naruhodo. I think so. There is just time enough for one of my greatly admired great deductions. Yes! Let us conclude the matter before dark. It's a great deduction time. These are so fun. Mr. Garadab, though it would seem you are a military man of considerably distinguished service, your standing as a landlord is most certainly not what one might call first-rate. I'm afraid, sir, that it is all too clear to me. There are two conclusions I've been able to draw by careful observation of your living arrangements. I beg your pardon. The first is that even as we speak, you are concealing the presence of a ferocious beast in your care. What? And the second is that as a result of the beast's violent rampage, you have lost something very dear to you.
Mr. Naruhodo, look!
The old man's broken out in a cold sweat. Unbelievably, it seems Mr. Sholmes' conclusions are both spot on. How could you possibly... How could I possibly know? You mean to inquire. The answer couldn't be simpler, sir. For in the dense jungle of logic and reasoning, I am the king of beasts. That is made. And I know only too well that the wild beasts are not easily tamed. So, shall we begin? Once again, Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Let's do this. Yes! The great deduction! The game is afoot. Topic 1. Conclusion. Nature of the beast. It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see that the fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls. Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? Oh. That's important. For a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your furtive glance, Mr. Garadab, leads us directly to the answer. A lion! The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue. Yes, though an army man, you appear unimposing at best. A fact that has fueled your admiration for the mighty lion, the king of beasts. What is this piffle, I ask you? In the end, your admiration became so great, in fact, that you had a living, breathing specimen shipped from India, which you tried to keep in this very house. What? Yet living with such a wild beast proved more difficult than you had imagined. The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence.
Well,
Yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madam!
me?
I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it is plain to me, with one glance in your direction.
It is.
Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. For protruding from it is a handbill advertising a circus show.
Huh.
Yes, you sought to dispose of this terrifying lion, Mr. Gerardeb. At Batty's Circus, a traveling show currently sojourning in a nearby park. I have observed the tents. You sold the savage lion, sir, to the circus troupe. I most certainly did not. I believe I have made my point. The fearsome beast which ran amok in this room was an Indian lion. And a simple visit to the circus now will reveal the lion prancing jubilantly through a ring of fire. Rampaging... Okay. Aftermath. Now, Mr. Gerardeb, it is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, in that life pose, the distress this loss has caused you is veritably tangible. Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel revealed by that supporting arm. Amid fits of tears, you let your beloved beast go. The strain of losing something so dear to you is clearly visible in your visage. Nonsense, man. I simply... But what we must now ask ourselves is the true cause of this pain. And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Yes, it is a pile of bills that has given rise to the pain you suffer. Every envelope contains another demand for payment. For cartloads of meats, potatoes, wheat, and tea. Indeed, feeding your beloved has had a devastating impact on the financial circumstances of your household. And so you had no choice but to let it go. Yes, well, Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack.
Unimaginable?
The aftermath of which can clearly be seen by observing the carpet over here. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dearie me.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst? This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eyes settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the tower of the cakes. I thought it was like a candle on the floor. There is no creature more dangerous on this earth than a beast with an unsatiated appetite. Was it or was it not once said by a certain noblewoman, if they had no bread, let them eat cake? Food is at the heart of all tragedy, in fact.
Whatever do you mean?
Having tired of the taste of cake, the beast began to stalk its next prey. I'm sure I need not spell out the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast. There's only one logical conclusion. Worked into a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate the carpet. Wow. The teeth marks in the carpet are a perfect match with those of a lion I once saw in India. Wow. Carpet gnawed on by the starving lion. Thus concludes Sherlock Holmes's great deduction of this beastly puzzle. What is the matter with you, Joan? You're pouring scalding hot tea all over me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Garrett. I'm afraid I didn't notice.
My deductions can be startlingly sharp. It stands to reason that your cup runneth over. Indeed, my revelations can make people spill tears at times, too.
Oh.
Mr. Sholmes? Sorry to butt in again, but could I make an observation? Well, I certainly must have known Hoodoo. What is it again? Well, your deductions just now... Do you really think a lion could have fit inside a room of this size? That's what I was thinking. Indeed, it's the only explanation for the facts. The terrifying truth all too often lies beyond the realms of common sense. But wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside the realms of common sense as well?
But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Garrett and his maid would have been hurt, or worse.
That's where you are stuck. No doubt the former military man held his own against the beast using the large cannon. I thought you said they sold the lion to the circus.
What about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. I don't believe I've ever heard of a lion that drinks tea.
Ah, my dear Miss Susato, it occurs to me with some regularity that, irrespective of race and breeding, whenever anyone lands on Great British soil, they are infused with a highly appropriate taste for afternoon tea. Genius.
Oh, what a glorious notion. Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's your turn to shine again.
I had a feeling that was coming.
A slight massage, that's all Mr. Sholmes's deductions need.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I cannot speak today.
You can do it.
Excellent. I've been waiting for my trusty partner in deduction to step forward, Mr. Naruhodo. We don't even know yet whether or not this is going to help with Mr. Natsume's case. Still. Uncovering the truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. At least that's what I want to believe. Let us start again. From the beginning. Of Herlock Sholmes's logic and reasoning spectacular. Okay, I know the second part, it seems like it is a candle and it got burnt. First part, he's definitely not a lion. He's definitely looking at something else. It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see that a fearsome beast has been on rampage of late within these four walls. Yeah, we did all this. Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? For a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your furtive glance, Mr. Garrett, leads us directly to the answer. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by the lion statue. I really didn't see the lion thing coming.
No, but if you observe Mr. Garrett's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok here in this room.
Yes, something with a very fierce nature.
But it couldn't have been a lion transported from India.
So what was it then?
We must follow Mr. Garrett's gaze. That will lead us to the true answer.
Oh, oh, oh! What's this photograph?
It appears to be from Mr. Garrett's wedding. He looks very happy, doesn't he?
He does, but you can't make out his bride.
No, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass
Directly over the woman's face. How convenient! Wonder what happened. Probably best not to delve too deeply there.
The glass is broken, so you can't see the bride's face at all.
But no amount of cracks could hide this woman's plump form. Ah!
I think powerful would be kinder than plump, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yeah, she certainly looks that. There's a lot of horsepower there. Damn, Naruhodo. Not somebody you want to upset, that's for sure.
Oh look! Have you noticed her wedding ring? It's very large, isn't it?
Yes, that's an unusual design.
Looks like some sort of embellished sunflower. This must have been when Mr. Garrett was still in the army.
He seems to be carrying his rather stout bride effortlessly and beaming a smile at the same time.
I suppose he was very strong in his younger years.
Hard to imagine now, he's thin as a rake. So I'm assuming the bride is the beast? Crazy. Crazy. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that newlywed bride. Precisely, Mr. Naruhodo. No other explanation could possibly fit. I love how he just completely, like, gives up his previous argument. Yes, this framed print pictures your wife. This framed print pictures your wife, Mr. Garrideb. And while we will lament the fact that her face is obscured, we can still make out her mighty arms and note the considerable horsepower they must contain. Indeed. Surely any woman of such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast. Honored might be stretching a point. Too late. The fact remains that the beast which so clearly savaged this room was your wife, Mr. Garrideb. The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence. What is on Garrideb's face? He's got like something on his right cheek.
Well,
yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madam.
me?
I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it's plain to me with one glance in your direction.
It is.
You sold your wife to the circus? Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue to the beast's current whereabouts.
The poor, fragile, defenseless woman is beside herself.
Well, I don't know about fragile. What is up with Phoenix Wright's bloodline and being so rude?
Oh dear. Anyway, Mr. Sholmes is quite right. There's no sign of a Mrs. Garrideb anywhere.
It's her, isn't it? It's the maid. But it seems there may be a clue as to her whereabouts. A clue that this maid is trying to hide. Wonder where Mr. Garrideb's wife could be. Is she gonna have like the wedding ring stashed somewhere? Is that what we're looking for? On her hands? There it is! Yep. She's wearing a very large ring, look.
Oh yes, a sunflower design with some rather nice embellishments. And it's on the ring finger of her left hand, which means it's surely a wedding ring.
Looks like it's on there for life, too. I can't imagine it would slide off a finger of that size. Oh my god! Somebody stop this man! What is in the air today, buddy?
That's something to think, Mr. Naruhodo.
Not to say. Thank you, Susanoo. Oh my god.
Do you know Mr. Garrideb's wife in the photograph had a ring very much like this one? There's a large sunflower design as well.
Really? You have a great memory for these things. A large sunflower wedding ring. It's quite a coincidence that they have the same ring, isn't it? Yeah, coincidence. Clearly, she's posing as a maid so they can appear to be middle class.
Take that!
Because that's what Sholmes was saying earlier. Your wedding ring! Your wedding ring gives us a handsome clue to the beast's current whereabouts.
Huh.
Indeed it does. That flowery band gleaming on your finger gives you away. For it is identical to the one shown on the hand of Mr. Garrideb's bride in this photographic print. In other words, you are no ordinary household maid. No. You are Mr. Garadeb's lucky bride. You are Mrs. Garadeb herself. Oh my word! Well, jolly fine detecting, sir. As you rightly surmise, this is the wife, yes? My Joan. Rather let herself go, you might say, but she was a bally cork. That's deserved. That was deserved. It would appear that you don't live in the most comfortable of circumstances. After all, you are a retired army man, yet you are in the business of renting out rooms. I would assume, therefore, you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Would that be correct? That's not right, I tell you. I was second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment. Man has his pride, don't you know? By golly, it's a sorry thing when a chap can't even afford to have a single maid in his employ. Yes, here in London one is rather judged. A household cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. Though in my considered opinion, such concerns about appearances are a folly. You mean Mr. Garadeb has his wife work as his maid? Precisely. Am I right, Mr. Garadeb? Only in company, obviously. But listen here. This must remain a secret. Tip-top secret! Please! The raging wife of Mr. Garadeb is the nature of the beast. Maybe she not on the carpet. No, Mr. Garadeb, yeah. It is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, in that blithe pose, the distress this loss has caused you is veritably tangible. Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm. Mr. Sholmes is quite something. He's still calling Mr. Garadeb's wife a beast. Yes, as a woman, that feels rather uncomfortable. But Mrs. Garadeb is standing beside her husband as we speak. In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he? Oh, how true. So perhaps the supporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then. According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garadeb's pain is tangible, though. What could that pose of his really signify? I saw his cheeks red. Yeah, he got slapped. Oh my. Look at that bright red mark. Gosh, that's quite something, and clearly made by somebody's hand. Yes, Mr. Garadeb has been slapped on the face, it seems. Hard. I've never seen such a clearly defined mark. Whoever could have done such a thing? Well, there's a very limited number of candidates, I'd say.
Take that!
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that slapped cheek. And, of course, the deliverer of that impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade. It was you, Madame Joan Garadeb.
Well, yes.
You have been desperate to hide the slap mark on your cheek, sir. Oh, the blazes. How did you work that out, man? Nothing escapes the notice of one trained in the art of observation, my dear fellow. That's why you haven't looked directly at us even once. To keep your other side from view. Well, Now, let us proceed to the next conundrum. Why were you subjected to such a violent slap? In other words, we must ask ourselves what caused Madame Garadeb to fly into a rage. And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Yes, it is the pile of bills that has given rise to the pain you suffer.
Didn't Mr. Sholmes say that the bills were all for lion fodder?
Yes, but now we've established that the lion never existed. Which can only mean that the thing responsible for gobbling up all that food was Mr. Garredup's wife.
Mr. Naruhodo, she's a person, not a thing.
Yes, well, she's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap around the face. That's fair. One so hard that it left a perfect handprint, in fact. That's fair.
Yes, why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force, I wonder?
I'd love to know the answer to that question. Oh. Oh. I see a kiss mark.
Someone must be reading this book at the moment. There's a bookmark here, look. Mr. Garredup is clearly an avid reader.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark.
Oh no, so it isn't. It's a note written in a woman's hand.
Ah. I see. I see where this is going.
Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary.
And look, next to the signature here.
Lip marks, made with lipstick. Oh, what a passionate and romantic gesture.
Don't get any ideas, Suzato-san.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
So this bookmark is actually a love note then.
Take that!
Yes. It is this love note that has given rise to the pain you suffer. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. Passionate indeed. Oh, look at her! Perhaps the sender of this note to certain Miss Mary is the fly in the ointment here. But I don't know the bully woman. You don't know her? That note wasn't written to me. It was just in the book. I don't know how it got there. It was just in there, you say? That's right. That's what I've been saying! A likely story. Now listen here, Joan, you old thing. I explained at the time. I bought the book at the second-hand place, and that note must already have been in there. So the previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean? That's right, that's what I've been saying!
A likely story.
For heaven's sake, woman, look at the name. It's written to James. My name, in case you'd forgotten, is John!
A likely story.
Are you questioning my name now? And there we have it. Arouse the suspicions of the female heart, and you unleash a beast with the most ferocious bite. Ugh. Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack.
Unimaginable?
The aftermath of which can clearly be seen by observing the carpet over there. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dearie me.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst?
Ah.
This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the Tower of Cakes. No, I think it's the frickin' candle on the floor.
But surely Mrs. Garredup didn't eat the carpet.
No, of course not. But there doesn't seem to be any doubt. Oh, my controller. That the state of disarray that this room is in is a result of her wild temper.
No, that's true. So, this is the last part of Mr. Sholmes' seduction that we need to fix. We need only to follow Mrs. Garredup's gaze, and that will tell us the real answer.
Alright, let's see what we can see.
Yes.
The carpet here has been ripped to shreds.
Yes, and according to Mr. Sholmes' deduction, the tears match those made by an Indian lion's teeth exactly.
Oh, look here.
What is it?
If you look closely at the edge, you can see scorch marks. Yeah, okay.
Oh yes, so you can. In that case, perhaps the carpet wasn't eaten in the normal sense at all?
Let's rethink this with that in mind.
This looks like a very old candlestick, doesn't it?
The base looks too small. Surely it's very unstable. It looks to me like even the slightest knock would make it topple over.
Oh dear, that would be dangerous.
Wait, take a closer look at this. There's one candle missing. It's on the floor.
Yes, I didn't notice that before.
Why is that, I wonder? Why is one candle the 3 missing from its holder? It's right there. I see it. Yeah. I'm trying to look at the candle!
Take that!
Maybe it's just candlestick? Okay, it's just candlestick. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the candlestick. Most illuminating, my dear fellow, and of course the only possible way out of this logical labyrinth. Yes, the remnants of a ferocious attack in which the carpet was devoured are clearly visible. Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give the truth away. Scorch marks? It would appear that this room was the scene of a little marital altercation. Mrs. Garrideb's mighty arm muscles left an impression not only on her husband's face, but on the entire room. The force of her strike caused the candle to fall from the holder. And in seconds, the carpet was alight and the whole corner of the room in flames. Yes, for the most ferocious beast in the world is neither a violent lion nor a vengeful woman, but fire. And in this room, that ferocious beast bared its claws and ran amok. Eloquently put, my dear fellow. See, there's but one conclusion here. It's so cute. After the sparks of marital discord flew, this room was the scene of a fire. Mr. Sholmes, sir. I salute you! Oh. There he goes. Carpet scorched by a small fire. Oh. Deduction complete! Elementary! It's these dashed long winter nights, you know. Nothing to do but read in front of the fire. Luckily, there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just around the corner. Buy all my novels there. And in the pages of one particular novel, you discovered some rather illicit material. Has she been updated? Joan Garrideb, 38. Mr. Garrideb's wife, who poses as the household maid merely to keep up appearances in the neighborhood. She has a fierce temper and tends to get rather physical. John Garrideb, 46. A retired army man who's the landlord of the lodgings rented by the defendant, Mr. Natsume. An old knee injury means he's confined to a chair most of the time.
For which your wife admonished you harshly, it seems.
Don't know about admonished. Demolish might be closer to the mark. And beast is And beast most certainly is an apt description. Here we go again. And the carpet? Was that destroyed by a fire when a candle fell on the floor? Afraid to say it was. Happened in the blink of an eye, you know. The whole place filled with smoke. Couldn't see a bully thing. I was caught between the old stick's rage and the raging flames. You paint a toward picture, sir. One that would have been most entertaining. That's sympathy for you. Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The bully furniture started going up as well. We've had to hide the mess behind that screen for the time being.
Over here, Mr. Garrideb. Over here, Mr. Garrideb.
Sorry, for some reason I thought that said... I'm losing it. Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you'll allow me. I had all my favorite old novels in that case. But as soon as the fire got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh! Up in smoke. Gosh. Then the wife started hurling things at me.
What a terrible sight it must have been.
There was I, back up against the window, under heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books. I don't know that word. Incoming 10 to the dozen. Worst of it is, I lost my favorite book called The Lion's Pride. Lion's Pride. Ah, yes. Your notorious love of big cats coming through again. I assure you the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest. So the poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result of this ferocious beast's rampage.
Mr. Sholmes's deductions turn out to be correct once again.
It can only be described as a great British wonder. I tell you, it was total carnage. Flames everywhere and the old stick in full fettle. Out of interest, what time of day was that? Not sure I can remember. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see. Around 5 o'clock, I think.
So at exactly the same time as a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window on the street below.
Even more terrifying on the inside, I can assure you. The whole of Blighty could have been flattened outside my window at that moment, and I wouldn't have noticed the dashed thing.
Oh, really?
Mr. Sholmes? Yes, Mr. Naruhodo? What can I do for you? Well, I think we got to the bottom of Mr. Garrideb's situation now. But what does it have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances? I can't help you there, I'm afraid. What? My dear fellow, if you recall, it did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired army man to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be of relevance or not. I just knew you were going to say that. I'm sure it will become relevant, I'm sure. Now, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind that all things fall into one of only two categories, those relevant to the case and those not. That makes no sense to me. Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance that you make up your mind now. Sorry? Visiting hours at the prison will soon be over. Oh no. Is it that time already?
If we're to accept Mr. Natsume's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
So that's it. No more time to think.
Perhaps you'd like to betake yourselves to bidding us farewell now. I must prepare supper for Mr. Garrideb.
Oh yes. I'm so sorry.
Thank you both very much for your time.
Sosuke-san will be waiting for us, and I'm going to have to give him an answer.
It's time, Mr. Naruhodo. We must hurry back to the prison.
I was like, wait, it just registered for me that I moved to prison and we're on Briar Road. Yes, I know. Let's hail a Oh.
What's the matter?
It looks like something's going on over there in front of the Garrideb's house. What? Who are you? I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers. Are you calling no man, you rum-looking niminy-piminy? There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Who's this Horatio fellow, eh? What are you on about?
Excuse me?
What is happening? Yeah, what the? Who are you now?
I'm sorry, it just looked as though there might be some problem here. And my associate here, Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, is a lawyer, you see.
Eh? Lawyer? What? If I can be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I've studied English law. Fine. I'll be on my way for today, but you mark my words. This ain't over yet. Get thee to a nunnery. It's quoting Shakespeare? What is happening? Do I look like a bloomin' nun to you?
I do hope you're not injured.
O fair Eastern maiden, thou art so gentle. Thank you. What was that all about? There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, that are dreamt of in your philosophy. I'm not Horatio either.
Forgive the enquiry, sir, but... Are you a lodger here? In the Garada residence?
A fair Eastern maiden, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in this humble abode. Mr. Garada mentioned that he had another lodger, didn't he? This must be the man. Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives... Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor? Ah, yes. A gentleman named Natsume. A more worthy a polemist in my battle of words ne'er could there be. Sorry? Battle, did you say? Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Natsume and I spared long into the night. Spard. I see.
I don't fully understand, but it seems Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances, at least.
So fair maiden, so good gentleman. I can tarry here no longer. Fare thee well! Goodbye.
I didn't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room.
It seems he's unaware of what's happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us. With Sosuke-san and that man as lodgers, the Garada house is certainly full of eccentrics. Anyway, I'll go find a carriage.
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return.
Let's hope we can get the present before visiting hours are over. Oh, it's you! You're here! You came! Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! I can't believe you came back! I'm so touched! This guy's awesome.
We're so sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume.
Oh no, think nothing of it. Relax. If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure with the company of such fine compatriots. Noble, nurturing, never-failing Nipponese. Oh no, let's not get carried away. Oh. Oh, I quite agree. I'm a mysterious voice. There is nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one's native land. On the other hand... Oh, it is through friendship transcending international borders that one truly appreciates the fact. Such is my belief, at least. Oh, it's you. The miserable, rotten spy, her airlock Sholmes. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here? I have no intention of doing anything per se, save observing, of course.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomful room, and having amassed the secret identity of that eccentric pair, I decided I should drop in on my way home to see how our divested friend is faring. Gloomful room? At least your combination here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option. Anyway, I must commend you on your taste in books. My day has been a delight and cost me not a penny. You! How dare you, Hairlock Sholmes! I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should never have come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Haunted by spirits in those accursed lodgings. No doubt my luck will be cursed in tomorrow's trial as well. My whole life is bedamned! Susanna, don't look at me.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodgings were cursed, I mean. And there is much truth, in Mr. Mustache's words. What? Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say, for the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial. What's that supposed to mean? Mr. Natsume, what did you mean by what you just said just now? About the trial tomorrow being cursed? No, why? You look so grave. You're making me nervous. I was just getting carried away, that's all. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, I see. That's really agitated him. You don't mean the trial really is cursed somehow? Are you referring to the prosecutor? The Reaper of the Bailey? The Reaper? Oh no, what do you mean? Please tell me. Surmise it succinctly in 16 salient words. No defendant has ever survived the trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution. Ever. Oh my goodness, can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly.
Yesterday, Mr. Naruhodo successfully defended someone against the Reaper. But then, after the trial was over, the defendant passed away in unusual circumstances.
Mr. McGill did. What? I'm impressed, Miss Susato. You have an eye for detail.
Actually, the Lord Chief Justice told us.
Mr. Sholmes, surely it can't be that having failed to have the accused convicted, Lord Van Zieks killed the man himself.
Oh no, he couldn't have. Surely?
You have some wonderful notions. Sorry? This poor man. The man isn't a mass murderer. He's a court prosecutor, my dear fellow.
Oh, yes. Why, of course he is.
Of course he is! Then why are you trying to scam me? It could be said, however, that the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis. What on earth do you mean by that? Van Zieks is a quite exceptional man. However, in London courts of law,
Exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception. That's good. Sosuke-san looks like he's going to cry tears of joy. As you are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial there's both a judge and a jury. The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, whilst the jury offers public opinion and common sense. It is an excellent system whereby the defendant's guilt is considered from several points of view. However, the public opinion in particular is somewhat easily manipulated. Right? Criminals and corrupt lawyers, for that matter, can use it to their advantage. By any means at their disposal, contriving evidence, calling impostors as witnesses, and so on. By such underhand means, those who would want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of the irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail.
But it means the wrong verdict can be passed.
It sadly is from time to time, my dear madam. It is simply the reality of the situation. And that's alright. However, those indicted by Lord Van Zieks cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed. So was he actually guilty?
Oh my.
Though the education may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom, within months they all disappear. It is most striking. To disappear? But how? By all manner of misfortunes, sir. Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage, perhaps they fall into the Thames and drown, and perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever, or perhaps attacked by highwaymen. Oh, no. All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruhodo. I knew it. I'm a dead dodo done for doomed! When you said accursed lodgings before, you're referring to your room in Mr. Garrideb's house, I assume? Do you mean to say you believe the place is cursed? It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain, but I'd only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself. That didn't take long then. Everywhere I looked there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. I wish more people were talking about me. I started to become nervous about going outside. They were always staring at me all the time, from dawn till dusk. So I shut myself away in my room, but even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away.
You must have been very lonely, having been away from your homeland for such a long time.
I've had to move a number of times, most recently to that room on Briar Road a week ago now. Yes, why did you choose there? It seems a little inconvenient. The rent is cheap. I have so little money, it appealed to me straight away. Of course I asked why it was so affordable. The landlord just simpered and said, "The room is cursed." Oops! He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late. So I told him, "If you have something to say, then say it, but if not, don't mention it in the first place." Yes, well said. But it was true. It was all true. You mean the room really is cursed, then? Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole, my sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I awake feeling as though I'm being choked to death. And in my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street. I'm branded a killer, thrown in prison. Nobody wants to know me. I'm surrounded by scary, sinister spirits. If only there was someone, just one person on my side. Can no one find it in his or her heart to believe in me? Really, no one at all? No. Ryu, if you do not defend this man. To believe, yes, to believe. Aww. Mr. Sholmes? Me, Mr. Naruhodo. Pray, what can I do for you? It's about the case on the SS Burya, if you recall. The Burya? The Burya. Oh, yes, that case, the one with the snake. Well, yes.
At that time, I was the suspect, but you believed in me and listened to my side of the story. And you helped us to investigate. I did I? Interesting. What I want to know is why. Why did you believe me? I see, yes. You mean because you were a grimly dressed, shady Eastern fellow found with the victim in a locked room. Well, if you like, yes. I'm a little surprised that the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. It's quite simple, really. You said I didn't do it. Fair enough. But I could have been lying. Surely you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little. I think perhaps you have misunderstood. I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me. What? You see, the only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in.
What? What do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
I make up my own mind about what is to be believed and what is not. If I should like to believe in something I do, the circumstances can hang as far as I'm concerned. But I could have betrayed your trust. In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Betrayal of trust is an overused excuse, in my opinion. Meaning, whether or not one should trust another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself. It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself. Yes, he's right! He's right, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Whether or not I can believe myself. A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. You were so right, Kazuma. Well, my dear fellows, it is time we were leaving, I believe.
Already?
Visiting hours are over. The guard will be here shortly to escort us out. There is a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me?
Oh dear, there is never enough time, is there?
Mr. Natsume? If you'd like, in the trial tomorrow, I'd be happy to represent you. Aww. Aww. No, it's locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. As I said, I only experienced the British courtroom for the first time yesterday. And although the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial. Something crucial? What to believe in. The defendant, justice, or the truth. How to believe in it, even. But I think I finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else. To trust my instincts.
Yes, Mr. Naruhodo.
And my instincts are telling me that you, Mr. Natsume, are innocent of this crime. And it's imperative that we prove that in court. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. I will fight for your innocence until the bitter end with every weapon available to me. So I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow. As I said when we first met, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who will listen to me in my native tongue. Of course, Mr. Natsume. It would be fair to say, Mr. Naruhodo, that your mind was, in many ways, made up from the outset. You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it. Yes, I think you're right about that. It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end. Miss Susato?
Yes?
Would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me in court?
Absolutely. As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant.
Oh. The shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind. But it's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and Mr. Sholmes believes in me now too. So it's time. Time that I learned to believe in myself. Soseki-san has no one. He's all alone, so it's my job to help him. To fight his corner. Tomorrow, room with... with all the strength I can muster. To be continued. Hey. Wow. Perfect stopping point. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro. Oh. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're done. We're done. Okay. Well, well, well. One moment, I need to check something. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream. Oh man. I'm so glad to be back. I missed Ace Attorney. I missed it. Let's see. We're going to try to raid you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been a blast. And I will see you all in the next stream. Yay! Where we'll be playing more, you guessed it, Ace Attorney. It's been like almost 2 years? Almost 2 years since I started doing my Ace Attorney journey. And it's almost at the end. And then we're gonna do Ghost Trick, which is exciting. I have no idea what Ghost Trick's about. But yeah, thank you all for joining me, and I'll send you all off in 5, 4, 3. I try to line it up with the music. I think I'm too early. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Bye!